I got another video for you guys. I mentioned in the last video that I was gonna do a keto ice cream video. So I haven't had dessert today, so that's what I'm gonna do now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have nine keto ice creams to try. I'm gonna do side by side for the pints first, and then I have a couple bars. So first up, I'm gonna try and do this quickly because I don't want all of them to melt and get gross. First up is Arctic Zero. I got the cake batter. This is yellow cake batter. Really low in calories, but it has 5 grams of carbs in a half of a cup. So that's kind of my max, but we'll see. I'm expecting this one to be the worst because I've had Arctic Zero before, but we shall see. Ooh, it's way melted. It's very faint. It does have that hint of yellow cake, which I don't really like yellow cake, but if you like yellow cake, it's like an icy yellow cake. Definitely smells like yellow cake. But it's definitely not one of the creamier ice creams, keto ice creams. But not awful. I thought it'd be worse. Next up is Enlightened. This one is actually their keto collection. This just came out recently. I haven't tried any of their pints. Yeah, I tried Enlightened before and thought it was like okay, but this is their keto collection, so we'll see if this is any better. This one is chocolate glazed donut. This one has 11 total carbs, 2 dietary fiber, and 8 sugar alcohol. The sugar alcohol they use is erythritol. And this is for a quarter of a cup. So it's 1 net carb for a half of a cup, not a quarter of a cup. 1 net carb, that's pretty good. This is what it looks like. That's actually pretty good. That's actually, if you like chocolate, it's got a nice swirl in it. It does have a little bit of an aftertaste to it, which is what their original Enlightened ice cream has, is like a kind of a little bit of a weird aftertaste. But it's good while you're eating it. Not bad. Not bad at all. For 1 net carb, I mean, if you're craving ice cream, just wash out your mouth afterwards. Okay. Doesn't taste like a glazed donut though. You really just taste like a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of that chocolate swirl. But not bad. Next up is Halo Top. I know this one. It's a good one. I just want to see how it compares. Oh, by the way, that Enlightened was way better than Arctic Zero. Arctic Zero is like a little too watery, kind of icy. That one at least tasted a little more like, the Enlightened tasted a little more like ice cream. So this one, Halo Top, it's birthday cake. This is really good in root beer floats. It has 14 total carbs, 3 dietary fiber, and 5 sugar alcohol. So that's 8. So that's 6 net carbs. It's a little bit higher than my cap at 5 net carbs. But if you use it in small amounts, it might be okay. The sugar alcohol that they use is also erythritol. So this is what it looks like. It's got little sprinkles in it, so maybe if you have a kid, they'd like that. I'm gonna get the sprinkle because I'm a little kid. It has a little bit of a creamy taste to it. Doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. Honestly, the Enlightened has more flavor than the Halo Top. But this one, I guess, has a better consistency than the, what was the first one I tried? Arctic Zero. This one has more flavor, or better texture. It's a creamier texture. So it's a better texture than Arctic Zero. But I don't think it's worth six net carbs. I would still put it in a root beer float just for that creaminess. But there's probably other ice creams you can try for that creaminess. So 6 net carbs, not all it's cracked up to be in my opinion, but not the worst. It's not Arctic Zero. Okay, next up is, I'm gonna try this one. Enlightened, again, with red velvet. I love red velvet, so I have high hopes for this. I really hope it's good. For this one, it has 11 total carbs, 2 dietary fiber, and 8 sugar alcohol. That's a total of 1 net carb, just like the other Enlightened. Considering the Enlightened, in my opinion, was the best so far, I'm really, really hopeful for this. I hope it's not a letdown. Oh my god. And I believe, yeah, the sugar alcohol is erythritol again. I'm nervous. I just want this to be good. And honestly, it looks like Neapolitan, which I'm not a fan of Neapolitan, but considering it's red velvet, I trust it's gonna taste like red velvet. Okay. Oh, such a bummer. So this just tastes like chocolate to me. For me, the best part about red velvet is the cream cheese icing, because I'm not a big fan of chocolate, and red velvet is just chocolate with red dye in it. But I'd actually prefer the glazed donut over this one, which is crazy. I've had before their, I think they had like a marshmallow or something. They have a marshmallow and peanut butter bar that I think I have up next, but they have a pint that's like marshmallow and something. They do marshmallow pretty good. This one, if you like chocolate, it tastes like chocolate. So if you're craving chocolate, get the red velvet and it'll taste like chocolate. And for 1 net carb, that's not bad. I'd probably put it in like a milkshake or something. I wouldn't eat it by itself just because I'm not a fan of chocolate. But lots of people like chocolate, so probably good for lots of people. Okay, moving on. So I don't feel like I really need to try this next one just because I know how Halo Top is. But I have another Halo Top. It's a peanut butter and chocolate, so peanut butter cup. This one has 14 total carbs, 3 dietary fiber, and 5 sugar alcohol. So that's 6 carbs again, net carbs again. So I'll try it. This one is kind of unfair because it's been sitting in my freezer for a little while. It's really gross. It's really gross. So, this is a good thing to learn from. Don't let Halo Top sit in your freezer for too long because it gets disgusting. It has a texture like it's fabric. It's really not good. So like I've had it in my freezer for a little while, so it's got like frostbite, but the texture is like a glove. It's like a wool glove. It's so weird. So that's good to know. I'll eat my Halo Top birthday cake ice cream first rather than all the other ones because Halo Top gets nasty if it sits in the freezer too long. Oh my god, that was disgusting. I couldn't even taste the flavor of the peanut butter cup because it was so gross. The texture was, I'm a big texture eater, and this, don't let it sit in your freezer. Okay, so these ones, aside from the red velvet. These next two are the ones I'm most looking forward to. So I probably should have waited to the end, but I'm doing all the pints first. So these ones they're actually labeled keto. I've seen these for quite a while, like several months, at like Safeways and Rayleigh's, and they're always like $5.99. And I've never tried them because they're expensive, and I don't like trying like gimmicky stuff. I kind of thought that it would be not that great because it's marketed for keto, but I saw it at Grocery Outlet for $2.49, I think, and I got a bunch. So I'm most excited for the sea salt. That's this one. So I'll go ahead and try peanut butter cup first. There we are. So let's try this. Oh wait, the nutritional facts. I'm so excited. 11 total carbs. No, I can't read. Oh my god, this ice cream's going to my head. 11 total carbs, 3 dietary fiber, 5 sugar alcohol. So that's 8. So it's 3 net carbs. It says it on the front. I don't know why I do the math. For half of a cup. So same measurement as all the other ones. The sugar alcohol in this is also erythritol. So this is supposed to have, it says something about brownie in the ingredients, but anyways, this is what it looks like. Pretty I don't know, standard. Okay, so this one actually didn't soften as much as the other ones. So like this one, you really need to put out, like plan in advance for this one, in my opinion. So the texture is kind of similar to the Enlightened, where it's a little filmy. Then once you get past that, it's a little bit creamy, but the flavor is just not there. The peanut butter is really faint, and I don't know even how you mess up peanut butter, but the peanut butter flavor is not good, and you don't really taste chocolate. There's some like chocolate bits in there. I think that's the brownie bits that I saw. Let me see if I can get that. Oh god, it's really hard. Oh god, it's like a chunk. The brownie bits are okay. Yeah, they're really good. But the ice cream needs some work. So that's peanut butter cup. Let me try the one that I've been looking forward to. Sea salt and caramel. I love caramel, so I'm pretty excited for this one. I should probably wash out my mouth or something, but whatever. So this one, 10 grams of total carbs, 2 grams of dietary fiber, 5 grams of sugar alcohol, so again, 3 net carbs. Okay. This one looks just like white ice cream. Like vanilla. Oh, I don't know what it smells like. The texture is the same as the other one. A little filmy. It has kind of like a sickly sweet caramel taste to it. It's not strong on the caramel. It kind of reminds me of like the Torani salted caramel syrup. If you use that for like coffee or whatever, it tastes like that, which is not my favorite caramel flavor. I'd rather have it a little bit, I don't know, realer to the actual thing. So that's not great. It's not very salty, so that's kind of nice because sometimes when you have sea salt caramel, it can be like overly salty, like the Lily's salted caramel chocolate bars. It's like way too salty. Good chocolate bars, but really salty. This isn't salty, but it's also not the best caramel flavor. So sadly, not a fan of that. So I think for the pints, I would go with Enlightened Chocolate Glazed Donut. That one was pretty good. Definitely the best out of all of them, and only 1 net carb for 1/2 of a cup. So really good too. Some of these other ones might be better for like mixing with things like a recipe or a Rupert float or something where it's not like the main thing that you're tasting, because a lot of the other ones don't have that great of taste. I have 2 more. They're chocolate bars though. So we're all done with the pints. So I think Enlightened Chocolate Glazed Donut wins for the pints. 2 more chocolate bars. No, ice cream bars. Okay, so last two are ice cream bars. Both are from Enlightened. First one is this marshmallow peanut butter, which I'll be honest, I saw it in the store and I was like, that sounds really gross. I love marshmallow. I like peanut butter, but not together. Like, that sounds so weird. These ones are 10 grams of total carbs and 2 dietary fiber, 7 sugar alcohol, so it's only 1 net carb per bar. Like, you really can't get better than this. Just like the pints. So it sounds gross, but surprisingly, it's really good. I'm not gonna have it right now because I'm gonna have this other bar, but the marshmallow tastes really good. I wouldn't say it tastes like marshmallow, but it tastes good. The peanut butter is good. It tastes like peanut butter. I would give them a try if you haven't tried them, because 1 net carb for an ice cream bar that's actually good, I'd try it if I were you. And maybe if you don't like peanut butter, I could see it not being very good, but if you like peanut butter, you like marshmallow, you like ice cream, that's a good bet. Okay, last one I'm gonna try is this Enlightened. It's not marketed for keto or whatever, but it has 14 grams of total carbs, 4 dietary fiber, and 6 sugar alcohol. So it's only 4 net carbs. Not bad. I mean, not as good as 1 net carb, but not bad for an ice cream bar that wasn't really trying to be keto. So this one's fudge. Again, I'm not like a chocolate fan, but I'll try it. Ooh. Okay, so I just got these and it already has ice on it. Ew, it's filmy. Okay. So it's not chocolatey. It has that filmy texture that like all of the Enlightened stuff has. Oops. They all have this weird filmy texture. Even the marshmallow ones. But this has like no flavor to it. It has that weird texture, and it doesn't taste like chocolate. Oh god. I'm actually super bummed. So I'm bummed about that one, but whatever. So if you were to go for one, I would go for, out of all of them, chocolate bars and everything, either you want the bar, get this one, 1 net carb, pretty good, and the only thing that's wrong with it is a little icky texture, but if you could get past that, I'm a texture eater and I could get past it because the flavor's good, so maybe worth a try. Or the Enlightened Chocolate Glazed Donut. That one had a good flavor to it. It was chocolatey, and it was 1 net carb for 1/2 of a cup. Can't get much better than that. So that's all I have for you today. If you have any suggestions, please put it in the comments below. I know that I didn't have any Rebel ice cream. I was gonna get Rebel ice cream and try it, but I've had it before. It's really creamy. It's really good. It's expensive. I feel like everybody knows that Rebel's good, but if you don't, Rebel ice cream is another keto ice cream that is good. I think it's like 5 net carbs for the whole pint. It's pretty amazing. So if you want to try that, totally try that. But anyways, if you have a particular ice cream that you think is really good, put it in the comments below. If you want me to try a specific product, I really want to hear your guys' feedback. So if you want to leave a comment of something you want me to try or something that's worked for you, please put it in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And then maybe we can help one another. That'd be great. Because I don't know about you guys, but you know, it can be hard to find good products, and I'm not a very good chef, so I like products that are handy and ready to go, but there are so many products out there, it's hard to tell what's good and what's not. Like, more than half of the stuff that I tried today wasn't that great. So hopefully you can learn from my experience so that you don't have to waste money. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Bye!